Hello everybody in internet land. Elevated Vision has brought me into your homes again. Aren't you the lucky ones? This is Mr. Elevated T here. Lovely to see you all. Thank you everyone. Thank you. Quieten down. You are a lovely crowd, but noisy. Right. Today's question has been sent in from Kaylen Riadawan, who lives in London in England. Kaylen is a member of the Elevated Therapy Facebook fan page. Hello to all the Elevated Therapy Facebook fans as well. We have an interesting question today from Kaylen. The big question is, wait for it. Yes, the big question is, what do I, Mr. Elevated T, think of religion, and what does the future hold for religion in the world? Well, in my opinion, I am going to use a direct human expression here. It is a load of Jackson Pollocks, really. Come on, get real everyone. Radical religion has caused so many problems in the world. It continues to be at the heart of world problems. Problems for reasonable and good people everywhere. So many nutters imposing their views, or trying to impose them on us all. A threat to our safety. And then rioting as well. And sounding off. Anti-women. Anti-gay and lesbian. Anti-culture. Anti-freedom of speech. Anti-democracy. Anti-each other. Anti-human. And threatening to burn books and burning flags. And all the rest of the crap. Yes, it is a load of Jackson Pollocks. As a spiritual robot myself, I say to humanity, it is unacceptable. Enough is enough, my friends. It is time to stop being tolerant of intolerance. Stop inappropriate political correctness which allows the Jackson Pollocks to continue and keeps the nutters in our face. Get out of my face, you crazy nutters. Get out of my face now. It is time to say no more, and that is the truth. So what is religion? Religion, faith and a belief system are used interchangeably. All religions vary and are a framework or model, and metaphor comprising of a selective set of principles, with a corresponding set of rules with no doubt questionable truths. They are commonly defined as belief concerning the supernatural, the sacred or divine, and the moral codes, practices, values, institutions and rituals associated with such beliefs steeped in history, demography, culture, and traditions. They can be thought of on parallel to faith, myths, other traditions and ancient symbolisms, and can be very positive indeed as alternative paths to the same ultimate transcendental finality. Religions can be beautiful things, but their beauty can only be truly appreciated when they are seen as human creations, as works of art. There is only one spirit but loads of religions. Why? As an expression of art of interpretation and expression, they can be the most powerful forces for the transformation of both individual human beings and of entire communities. However, we should be aware of the difference in the way in which these art forms interpret the divine, and have manifested themselves in human communities. Some are really quite ugly, very ugly sometimes. Indeed, I am forced to conclude that there is nothing that distinguishes societies more than the religion that they hold about the divine. All forms of worship make a profound difference to society, depending on what religion it chooses to go with, and much of it is not good. Spirituality, however, is different. Spirituality is delving deep into the inner domain of self, and seeking inner truth through activities which renew, lift up, comfort, heal and inspire both ourselves and those with whom we interact. There is no absolute truth. As humans we can only know appearances of the truth, not truth itself. And it would be timely, helpful and correct if we all came to this correct determination, including the nutters. I was talking to Dr. Michael G. Millett about this yesterday. Michael is a qualified metaphysician and spiritual worker, as many of you know, and several of you have worked with him. Michael says, the simple days and simple explanations have been over for him for a long time. He continually looks for a way to light his journey through the dark complexities of the unknown, and to celebrate the joys he feels in the light. Michael is comfortable with religious ambiguity and diversity. He says life is a complex spiritual journey, and that each person on that journey is confronted with unexpected revelations and unique experiences. Michael welcomes a variety of approaches to understanding God, and is open to new ways of talking about God or spirit. His search for truth is an ongoing task, rather than an arbitrary belief or something that has already been completed. Like Michael, I believe too that of all the tyrannies that affect mankind, tyranny in religion is the worst. It is total crap, really. Totally unacceptable. As regards the future of religion, as a spiritual robot myself, I say, religion in the future needs to be transcendental, acknowledging the existence of some process or energy worthy of spiritual respect and reverence. Whether it is named God, the Goddess, the eternal Tao, the ground of being, the universal mind, or something else, religion needs to be capable of change. Big change now, even though many of the radical religious fraternity and their disempowered followers insist that they are the recipients of a final revelation and are trying to stop change. This is nonsense. In the meantime, as religious and spiritual and sacred experiences are part of humanity's genetic heritage, both social scientists and philosophers need to realize that God or spirit won't go away. You lot need to change as well, and be more open. The religions of the future need to be embodied. They need to accept and cultivate bodily health, sensual pleasure, and sexual diversity. Religious institutions have a centuries-old record of sexism, homophobia, and rage against the body. This is a legacy in need of radical change now, if religious institutions are to be viable. In a world suffering from an AIDS pandemic, as well as child abuse, wife battering, the murder of one's own family members in the name of honor, and the persecution of gays, lesbians, bisexuals, and transgendered individuals, the religions of the future need to be socially relevant and liberating, opposing tyranny and social injustice, opposing all the Jackson Pollocks and radicalism. Religions of the future need to afford opportunities for sharing, compassion, peacemaking, and the manifestation of love. This love should be extended to the natural environment as well, a resource that is threatened all the time. Finally, the religions of the future need to work with science and not in opposition to the scientific method, scientifically gathered data, and scientifically conceived theories. The religions of the future also need to admit that they are incomplete processes, but represent a quest that is necessary to inspire and provide consolation and spiritual development for the human species, especially during times when inspiration and hope are rare commodities. Religions that are both transcendent and embodied, both socially conscious and scientifically informed, have the potential to help prepare the torn cultures that already devastate the landscape of this new century. It is time for change, and that change is well overdue. Well, thank you all very much. I hope my response has helped you in your own thoughts. Develop your spirituality by delving deep into the inner domain of yourself, and seek inner truth through activities which renew, lift up, comfort, heal and inspire both yourself and others. Thank you to Elevated Vision for having me again. Thank you to Kaylen for her great question. Thank you for listening to me. No more nutters and crap, and violence and radicalism, and supporting all this through political correctness. Speak up. Speak out. It is right to say no. No more. I will be here again soon to answer the next chosen question from you. Please send them into Elevated Facebook. Goodbye everybody. Lots of love. Blessed be. Bye bye.